Good morning, everyone. In Standard 9, we have to study in biology the first chapter as improvement in food resources. Improvement in food resources. So, first thing we need to understand what is food. Food is the nutrient required by body for production of energy and different repair and maintenance tasks. The oxidation of the food at the cellular level, defined as respiration, provides energy for the body to perform its different tasks. So, how do we obtain the food? We get our food from plant sources and animal sources. Plant sources are defined as crops which we produce from agriculture, while the animal sources are produced from animal husbandry in form of poultry farming, fish production, honey production from beekeeping, and different milk and its products from cattle farming. So why do we require food? We require food for development, growth, and health. And what are the different types of food that we consume? We consume food in order to obtain biomolecules in form of carbohydrate, protein, fat, minerals, and vitamins. For carbohydrate, we consume cereals in form of rice, wheat, barley, maize, etc. We obtain protein from different pulses, for example, uh, pigeon pea or like lentil or green pea, black pea, green gram, black gram, etc. We obtain fat from different type of oil seeds, for example, mustard seed or this coconut seed, linseed, etc. We obtain minerals and vitamins from fruits and vegetables. Now, what are the why in India we need to concern about the food production? Because our population is growing day by day. Right now, the population of India is 1.25 billion people, and meeting the energy and food requirement of this large population, which is growing day by day, is not an easy task. We have to in this our limited land resources produce that much amount of food so that we can meet the energy requirement of the population. And if we look at the data, the land of the country has improved only 25% from 1952 to year 2000, but the food production has improved approximately or almost 400%. That is the four times the food production has improved. How this production in food has improved? Because of increasing the food production efficiency in terms of crops and animals. Different revolutions have helped achieve this food production improvement in terms of green revolution, which was conducted by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, which improved the production of crops, and milk production, which is defined as white revolution in under the what it is called under the under Dr. Varghese Kurian of NDRI National uh, NDRF National Dairy Resource Federation. I think it's located in Karnal, Haryana. So, and white revolution, yellow revolution, gold revolution, different pink revolution, different type of revolution have occurred which have helped us improve the production of food in the country. The sustainable management of the food production method is required, or it is getting followed, so that we can increase the food production. Now, but there is one lacking thing, there is one deficiency associated with it. First of all, when we are like trying to obtain more and more food from the nature, we are damaging the nature, its natural resources, and we are destroying the natural balance. So how can we improve the food and its resources? We can improve the food resources by following mixed farming, intercropping, and integrated farming practices, which involves combining the agricultural production along with the animal husbandry processes like livestock, poultry farming, fishing, and beekeeping. So for in order to achieve the agricultural targets, the three methods that are getting employed in crop yield improvement are crop variety improvement, second one is crop production improvement, and third one is crop protection management. Each one we have to study. By the crop variety improvement, we improve the variety of the seed in form of hybrid seed, or different parameters are there which we will study one by one, like what all considering which characteristic we need to introduce in the seed so that it can have long life, better seed, better quality of food, better agronomic value, better taste in the crop, and how we can improve the production of the crop in terms of by applying intercropping, mixed cropping, or crop rotation like methods, by improving on in irrigation, or like supplying with the better varieties of manures, fertilizers, uh, compost, vermicompost. This will study under the crop production improvement. And then crop protection management, mechanism by which we control the insects and pests and weeds, so that the crop production doesn't get affected and hampered by the external agents. Now in this chapter we also have to study about the three types of crop seasons, which are these three crop seasons are Kharif, Rabi, and Zaid. The Kharif season varies from the Kharif season ranges from rain. It's in the rainy season, and it ranges from June to October. From June to October. The crops produced during the Kharif season are paddy, soybean, pigeon pea, maize, cotton, green gram, black gram. The Rabi season, which is in the winter season, it starts from November and ends till April season. And the crops produced during this duration are wheat, gram, mustard, pea, and linseed. And Jaid crop season ranges from May and June. It requires lots of water, and the crops produced are watermelon, cucumber, etc. Now, why do we require these different crop season? Because all crops for their growth, they required different climatic condition. They require different types of temperature. They require different types of photo period. Different exposure to the temperature and photo period, that is the amount of light they required for the growth of the plant, that is the growth of the crop, and also for the flowering to occur. If that much amount of heat and light is available, then the flowering will occur, and then the fruit will be produced in the crop plant, which we consume as the food. So in this chapter we have to study these three methods in the crop variety improvement, which is the crop yield improvement, that is the amount of cereals, or like pulses or oils we produce per hectare of the land, and which involves the improvement in the seed, which involves the methods by which we produce the crops, and the kind of protection we provide to it. One question is to be answered, which is like what do we get from cereals, pulses, fruits, and vegetables? We get from cereals, what do we get from cereals? We get carbohydrate and protein. What do we get from pulses? We get protein from the pulses. What do we get from fruits and vegetables? We get minerals and vitamins from the fruits and vegetables, and all these are required for the proper growth, development, maintenance, repair of the body, so that life can continue. Different structural forms of the body has to be prepared so that the growth occurs in the human being, and also energy requirement of the body can be met. As you know that food is of three types: bodybuilding food, energy producing food, and protective type of food. So we'll study all these topics one by one in this chapter, and also the kind of food we obtain from the livestock, from the cattle farming, from fish farming, from beekeeping, and from honeybee keeping. So all these methods and mechanisms will study with respect to the food generation from different plants and animal sources in this chapter. Please prepare, you can write about them, and have a cursory look on the different topics associated with the introductory part of this chapter, that how does the improvement of food resources occurs, so that the energy and the food requirement of the population can be met. Okay, thank you.